I still remember that every time the doctors were coming into the room, they were asking patient ka BP kya hai, patient ka hemoglobin kya hai. But then I just interrupted suddenly. But I'm not a patient. I'm fighting paralysis. I'm fighting cancer. So you better call me a fighter, a warrior. In my case, the doctors were totally convinced that there is no point in going ahead with any treatment now because they believe that it was too late. And they also found out that my kind of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma was a variant which is one of the most aggressive, high rate of fatality. And I clearly remembered that at that point of time, normally any parents, if a mother is told that, okay, your young son is not going to live any more than 5 to 6 weeks, then what will the parents' reaction be? I was more curious. I was watching with keen intent my mom, my dad, who were around me at that time. When I looked into her eyes, there was no sign of any panic, any frustration, or any sorrow. And that gave me a lot of self-confidence. It almost gave me a willpower, rush of willpower, gushing into my bloodstream. I remember my mother told my doctors, I'm not going to let my son go without any treatment. I am convinced that if you start the treatment, miracles are waiting to happen in his life. And then she turned to me and she stared at me. She was transferring her courage, her brave resilience into me. I told the doctors that, okay, I'm going to fight cancer till my last breath like a fighter and with a big smile on my face. Whatever will be the outcome, I'm not going to give up easily, like a real soldier on that battlefield. Even if I have to go ultimately, I'll go with a big smile on my face and let's start the treatment. My treatment began and the doctors gave me, when he was about to sign my radiation and all that in my file, he found that it was my birthday next day. Doctors were scared that this probably is my last birthday of my life. They suggested I should probably start my treatment a day after my birthday and spend my birthday at home. Then I told everyone in the room, I still remember very clearly, that this is going to be the best birthday gift which I can give to myself, a step towards my own good health. Doctors were so surprised. I said that, okay, I'm facing an enemy which is so unsparing. It is every minute it is advancing. So why to waste any time, and let's start getting into the action. The doctors recommended radiation to me and then followed by chemotherapy. I was very nervous in the beginning that since giving a chemotherapy to a last stage cancer patient, patients can, there's high probability that he can succumb also, may not be able to tolerate toxic shock. So there were a lot of ups and downs in this thing. And then I was convinced that, see, I'm facing an enemy when we are in the battlefield. So the enemy can attack from any side, right? It is not that the enemy is a goody-goody and he will only attack you from the front. So the side effects can pop up from anywhere, anytime. I conditioned my mind for that, but my focus was totally on my healing of my real enemy, which was the tumors, which were spread all over. And I was constantly visualizing that they are shrinking. So this mental visualization and all these things helped a lot. And there were many other things. You can say that these were my weapons to face the enemy, and there were many such weapons.
Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for more videos on cancer care.